sizes, some are small and some are huge. However, it's almost impossible to find two identical persons. Even the twins have some subtle differences. Also, there are some unique people who really stand out among the rest. It is up to us to decide whether bigger is always better or no. There is no doubt that it's incredible to see the variance in the human body in such specific ways. Here are top 10 people with unusual biggest body parts in the world. Extraordinary largest. Before we begin, make sure you hit that subscribe button to get notified every day for more amazing content. Anna Williams. Anna Williams has won the iconic title for the longest fingernails on a pair of hands. Female. Catchy. But with great nail length comes great responsibility, and great difficulty making a cup of tea, apparently. It all began 23 years ago, when a friend of Anna's noticed she'd been neglecting the nail clippers. Pointing out Anna's 3-inch nails, the companion encouraged the Texan native to continue on her one-woman mission to the longest nails in the world. The longest fingernails on a pair of hands belong to Anna Williams, and have a combined total measurement of 18 feet 10.9 inch, as measured in USA, on the 7th of February 2017. Anna stays away from washing the dishes, and uses antibacterial soap and a nail brush to clean them daily, followed by regular applications of nail hardener and a thin layer of acrylic, which can take up to 1 week to paint. She doesn't come across too much difficulty doing everyday tasks, except for pulling up her trousers. No one has asked how she manages on the toilet, but I'm not sure anyone really wants the answer to that musing. Sure. Jeff Dave. Jeff Dave from Minnesota, USA, has been wrestling. Since he was a teen, he can't boast any huge sports achievements. However, he still became quite a celebrity. How did he do it though? Well, just look at his arms. They're incredibly huge, especially considering typical body proportions in the 70s. When Jeff was making his first steps in arm wrestling, many gazed in wonder at his massive arms and shoulders. Over the years they grew even larger, which earned him the nickname Popey. Despite his raw strength and incredibly massive arms, he suffered an unfortunate accident after a grueling 3-minute competition in 1986. Jeff's right arm popped. He then decided to take a break from sports, and returned in 2012 using only his left arm in the contests. However, his arm still looks stunning with a whopping 50 centimeters in circumference. Jerkari Brach Obliquot. A girl with a 4.5-inch tongue believes she has the longest liquor in the world. Jerkari Brach Obliquot can touch her elbow, her earlobe and even her eye, by stretching out her lizard-like tongue. The 23-year-old, from Ocala, Florida, reached over 1 million views on YouTube, after posting videos of her tongue tricks online. And now she is planning to enter the record books, to claim the title of world's longest tongue. Jerkari receives a range of reactions to her serpent-like appendage. However, Jerkari is not comfortable with some of the more sordid responses she receives, and is happy to dish out a tongue lashing. Jerkari would need to have an official measurement of her tongue from tip to closed top lip, to knock off the current record holder, Nick Stoberl, whose tongue measures 3.97 inches. The woman with giant feet. Tawhida Jan, aged 21, from Indian-administered Kashmir, was born with lymphatic filariasis, a condition more commonly known as elephantiasis. Elephantiasis is characterized by thickening of the skin and subcutaneous tissue that causes grossly enlarged and swollen limbs. The condition has affected Tawhida since birth, but has worsened over time, leaving her housebound. Sadly, Tawhida has never worn a pair of shoes, because of the massive size of her leg and feet. She has undergone a few unsuccessful surgeries, including the removal of 8 toes, but the doctors couldn't manage to reduce the growth of her feet. But despite the amputation easing Tawhida's discomfort, she is still often in pain due to the condition. But Tawhida refuses to give up hope and dreams of the day she will be able to walk properly, and run like normal girls. Lalit Patida. A schoolboy from India, suffers from a rare condition known as werewolf syndrome, which has left his entire face blanketed in hair. Lalit Patida, 13-year-old from Ratlam in the central Indian state of Madhya Pradesh, was born with congenital hypertrichosis. The incurable condition causes abnormal amounts of fine hairs up to 5 centimeters long to grow on a person's face, arms and other parts of their body. Lalit, who is successful and popular at school, says he is usually accepting of his appearance, but strangers sometimes throw stones and call him a monkey. Despite his condition, the teenager says he dreams of one day becoming a police officer and putting all thieves and criminals in jail. Despite being used to his condition, Lalit says he has bad days when the hair causes difficulties with his breathing and sight. The family have sought help for their son, but there is no known cure for the condition. There are various types of hypertrichosis, with the congenital, present from birth, form of it the rarest. It is not known how many people suffer from this type of the bizarre disorder, but estimates online suggest only around 50 people have ever been diagnosed. However, Lalit has received more hurtful treatment in public, particularly when he leaves the village where he lives.